Hello everyone, I am going to tell you 5 tips today on how to stay lean easily. So my first tip is to cut out oil. By adding oil to your food, you can make a 200 calorie item and a 1,000 calorie item. Oil isn't necessarily bad for you, but if you're struggling to stay lean, then there's some things that you can give and take to make it easier for you. By cutting out oil, it's going to make your life so much easier. You're going to be able to eat more. I stopped cooking with oil when I was 12. I started cooking for myself and I stopped adding oil. And then eventually your body starts liking it. Instead of craving deep fried food, you start to crave the same food except without oil. So my tip is invest in an air fryer. It's so convenient. It doesn't take any time to cook anything, and you don't need to use oil. So for air fryer recipes, let me know in the comments if you want me to show you my air fryer recipes that literally take no time to make. And just a side note, for some reason, people believe that even if they cook in oil, if they put it on a paper towel, or if it's a certain type of food, that the food doesn't absorb the oil. I don't know where people get this from, but don't believe that. If you're cooking something in oil, count those calories inside the food. My second tip is to increase your protein intake. Specifically, to increase your lean protein intake. So you can increase the amount of pork you have, or sausage you have, or you can increase the amount of fish you have, the amount of chicken breasts you have. These lean meats. What these lean meats are going to do is they're going to help you keep satiated. They're also going to help you build muscle. There's 3 macronutrients. There's protein, there's carbohydrates, and there's fat. All of these macronutrients, when you eat them, the body takes a certain amount of calories to just digest them. This means if you have 100 calories of protein, you might only be getting about 70 calories of that protein because 30 of it goes towards actually digesting it. My third tip is breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Which one of these are your favorite meal? For myself, it is definitely dinner. I don't mind my stomach feeling light during the day, but I want to feel full when I'm going to sleep. So I eat a little bit later in the day, so I can eat most of my food around dinner time and later in the day. If you prefer breakfast and if you just want to eat a big old breakfast in the morning, then adjust your calories. So most of the calories that you're eating is going to be in the morning. It all is for your personal preference. But if you like to feel full for dinner time, like myself, and you eat most of your calories in the morning, then you're more likely to snack late at night because you want to feel full late at night. My fourth tip is a quick tip. Basically, you've heard it a million times, increase your water consumption. The reason for this is A, 70% of your body is made out of water, so you need water. And secondly, we don't want to mistake thirst for hunger. So if you're thirsty, you might think that, hey, I'm hungry because I'm feeling something, but it might just be thirst. So if you drink some water, it'll go away. Sometimes I forget to drink my water. So I got a hydro jug. It's basically, I think, a half-gallon jug, and they come with different sleeves. They come in different colors. So you can get cute patterns like cheetah print. I have a sparkly pink one. And it also comes with a strap, so you can just carry it around. You can take it to the gym, you can take it everywhere. So instead of remembering to bring a small water bottle, if you have a hydro jug, it's just sitting there and you can't miss it. It's so big, and you don't have to keep refilling it throughout the day. My fifth tip. Do not be afraid of artificial sweeteners. There isn't enough evidence to suggest that it's going to be harmful if you consume artificial sweeteners. But there is 100% evidence to conclude that if you are overweight or if you are obese, that it's going to negatively impact the quality of your life and it's going to make your life shorter. And I have one last bonus tip for you guys. This is for everybody that likes sweets, just like me. This is a way to make your favorite sweet items less calories. My tip is to add artificial sweeteners to something that already has a little bit of sugar in it. The reason is, if you just add artificial sweeteners, it can be a little bit gross sometimes. Like, you can tell it's not actually sugar. So instead of adding 100% sugar that a baking recipe calls for example, you can add 20% sugar and then the rest you can put artificial sweeteners. This makes it so it's not only the artificial sweetener taste, it's the sugar taste, but it's just intensified. So you won't even be able to tell that there's any artificial sweeteners in it, but the amount of calories that are going to be reduced is just amazing. I love everything to be super sweet. So for example, if you have fruit, you can add extra stevia on top of that fruit. It already has sugar in it, so you're not going to be able to taste the artificial sweetener taste, it just intensifies it. This is also a tip for fruit that's not in season. Instead of adding sugar on it to make it sweet, just add artificial sweeteners like stevia. And then it's going to make it way sweeter with 0 extra calories. You won't be able to tell the difference. So those are all of my tips today. I hope you found some of them helpful. Now, if you want the best body that you can have, you also have to exercise. Lots of people don't like exercise. Subscribe if you want to see my new video that's going to be coming out in a little bit. It's going to be tips on how to feel ecstasy during exercise, how to feel those endorphins, how to love exercise. So people are trying to keep you out of the gym, not you trying to force yourself to the gym. You can also check out my workout playlist with awesome and fun workouts. Until next time.